What's up guys, Benny here and welcome to another Apex Legends video. Now for me, Apex Legends has been one of the best battle royales for innovating the battle royale space ever since it was launched back in February 2019, which was one of the reasons it's been one of my favorite games ever since, and it also got me back into making videos on this channel last year. So with the launch of Season 5, it brought even more game-changing mechanics to the table. So in this video, I want to take a look at 7 game-changing features that Apex Legends has brought to the Battle Royale space. I'd also like to say a big thank you to EA for sponsoring this video and helping me to keep doing what I'm doing. Firstly, one of the newest additions to Apex Legends, which I absolutely love by the way, is their new season quest, the Broken Ghost. This honestly feels like a mini campaign within Apex Legends. It's a way for Respawn to tell a story with a clear timeline within the Apex Legends universe, involving all the legends and characters so that you get to learn more about those characters and their personalities, which is really, really cool. Now, when playing Apex, you'll collect treasure packs, which you can earn once per day. Then each week, a new mission or hunt unlocks, which you can then play solo or with friends, where if you've unlocked the hunt, you'll also earn the rewards like an epic weapon charm. The hunt themselves are a lot of fun, and as I mentioned earlier, are like mini campaign missions where you have to find a piece of the artifact and then successfully reach the extraction point. But for me, the best part of this is getting the next part of the story, which I honestly feel is going to build up nicely into Season 6. But it's almost like following a weekly TV show to find out exactly what's going to happen next. But once you've managed to collect all 9 pieces of the artifact, you'll also unlock an epic flatline skin and legendary charm, as well as unlocking every part of the Broken Ghost storyline. So if you haven't yet, it's definitely worth hopping on and playing through the story. You can use Apex coins to catch up if you've fallen behind, but I don't want to spoil too much for you. One thing I will say though, this is a great example of how to tell a story within a battle royale where you can keep your entire player base in the loop without it being included within Easter eggs, which not everyone will necessarily be able to experience that easily. But let me know what you prefer down in the comments below. The next big feature that Apex added into its game, which really helped change the Battle Royale space, was different ways to move around the map, and one of the major ones was the introduction of a train on its World's Edge map in Season 3. Now, in a game which doesn't have vehicles and can sometimes take you a while to move across the map if you get unlucky with the zone, the train is an awesome feature as it can help you with getting to the next zone if the circle is coming in. It's also always a hot drop at the start of a match, which is always a lot of fun. But it wasn't the only way to move around Apex Legends. The game has always had different ways of traversing the map, which is such an important feature in a battle royale. And Apex nailed it with the inclusion of jump towers and things like Wraith's Lab Portal. But having different ways of moving around a map in a battle royale is key to having that fast-paced gameplay that we all know and love. But my personal favorite Apex Legends feature, which took the Battle Royale scene by storm, was the ping system. It was so good that conveniently, games like Fortnite suddenly implemented it shortly afterwards. Even Warzone now has a built-in ping system, but it all started with Apex Legends, where it was so simple and easy to use, everyone could easily communicate and coordinate with their team without needing to have a microphone. Just by simply tapping your right bumper, you could mark enemy players for your team to see, say which direction you're going in, or whether you want to hold down an area, something that you were never able to do before. And also, the fact that it fits so well in the game's control scheme without impacting gameplay, which Apex definitely has some of the best around. And now the ping system is something that I think you come to expect every Battle Royale game to have, but Apex Legends definitely kicks it all off. Apex Legends Season 5 also added another huge feature that I think every single one of us at some point in time has always wanted, because it used to be so frustrating if it happened to you or your teammates. And that's the inclusion of the reconnect feature, where players that leave a match unexpectedly can now rejoin their match in progress. Unexpected means exiting the match through any means other than the system menu, including crashing, using Alt F4 on PC, or dashboarding. Then all you need to do to rejoin the game is to restart the game and enter the lobby. Like, honestly, it's one of the reasons I've always been such a big fan of Apex, is because they've always seemed to lead the charge in gameplay changes. How frustrating is it when you're so close to winning a match, or you're on for a really high kill game and either you or one of your friends gets booted out because of something of no fault of your own? This seems like such a simple feature that every battle royale should have, from Fortnite to Call of Duty Warzone. And once again, I'd love to hear what you think down in the comments below. Now, this next feature is one I'm so thankful for, because it makes playing a battle royale with friends so much more fun, and that's the ability to respawn your teammates back into the game from a respawn beacon. Before Apex Legends, I remember playing battle royales like PUBG and Blackout, where I'd get killed at the start of the match and then just go off to make a cup of tea, because I knew that I wasn't going to be playing for 20 minutes. But even if you hot drop and get killed at the start of a game, you can still come back into the game. And Apex was the first to do that. And coincidentally, shortly after the release of Apex Legends, just like the ping system, Fortnite gained the ability to respawn your teammates. Then games like Call of Duty Warzone have also implemented this feature, really helping to show why Apex Legends is one of the best and leading battle royales out there when it comes to coming up with new important features that we all really care about. Something else I really enjoy with Apex Legends is that there is a real ranked playlist where you can grind throughout a season for rewards to show off where you managed to finish. This is something that I'd like to see in every other battle royale. But there must be nothing cooler than earning that Apex Predator dive trail for the season, so that people know that when they come up against you in a match that you're one of the top 500 players in the world on your platform. Also, the way that Respawn have managed to come up with a rank system that works in a battle royale format, which could also work really well in community run tournaments, including the amount of kills you get in a match, your assists, and also where you end up placing, whether you become champion or not. Meaning you can't just get to Apex Predator by hiding in a corner, which is great to see. Then finally, we have probably for me one of the best features with Apex Legends, and that's the legends themselves. This sort of adds that Overwatch feel that everyone loves to a battle royale, which makes the game so much more fun to play over and over again. Because yeah, everyone's going to have their main legend, which you play the most, but if you ever want to mix it up, each legend has their own unique play styles and strengths and weaknesses, which really helps freshen up your entire experience. It also means no matter your play style, there's someone for you. If you like playing super aggressively and rushing opponents, you can play as Pathfinder or Octane. If you like being that support character, you've got Lifeline or Bangalore. Or if you like being a bit of a tank, you have Gibraltar and Caustic. Though my favorite for Season 5 has got to be Mirage, because he's just such a goofball. And it's also going back to the new quest feature that Apex added in Season 5, that it's so awesome to get to know these characters and their backstory even more, which games that didn't have fully fledged campaigns filled with tons of lore, you don't necessarily get. But from the ping system to respawning back your teammates to the new Broken Ghost quest storyline, Apex has constantly evolved the battle royale space and will continue to do so, which I'm so excited for. And I also can't wait for the rest of the storyline to unlock throughout the season. But let me know what you think of all the gameplay additions that Apex has brought to the table and where you're up to in the Broken story down in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.